Quavo, Takeoff, they was down here with y'all. But they seen you walking by. He's laying on the ground. You got Mike bending down, and they seen you walking by. What took place there?
This the crazy thing about that video, right? Is
Mike and Junior was walking by. He actually went in the restroom to wash blood off his hand where he had reached up on the Takeoff. He had to pick him up, and his fingers went in it. You know why? Blood went.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. We got a little bit straightening going on. You been
problem, J Prince, and I'm gonna tell you like this: if you're 60 years old and you trying to be a street nigga, you failed. I'm telling you this.
believe people play with people intelligence the way they play with people intelligence and intellect. You know, the way they do today. You know, people are telling lies for a living. You know what I mean?
This isn't just some regular music drama. It's serious, and it's been building up for a long time. Now it's exploding. Maze leaked a private phone call between J Prince and Takeoff, and no one saw it coming. J Prince is in panic mode now. He's making threats and trying to clean up the mess, but it might be too late. Maze didn't back down. He exposed Prince, saying things people usually whisper behind closed doors. And all of this is happening while questions about what really happened to Takeoff in Houston still haven't been answered. Missing footage, silence from witnesses, and the same two names keep popping up: J Prince Jr. and Diddy Pat. This leaked call could flip everything. If Maze is telling the truth, then J Prince isn't just dealing with a bad look. He could be covering something much worse. And don't worry, Maze says he's got the receipts, tweets, videos, audio clips, and even court-related documents.
Nothing should have happened. What do you say to that?
What I would say to that is, you know, I have a track record, man, and the Prince family have a track record of 30 plus years of, you know what I mean, honoring and loving on our guests and being with our guests, and no shit like this never happened. But here's the thing, and this is what people don't understand. We ain't never had nobody to attack us. If you know what I mean. You know, when a man attack a situation with a weapon, then, you know, it become a playing field where, you know, any and everything.
People online are calling out J Prince, saying he's not really protecting the community like he claims. Some even compare him to a cartel boss. And all of this connects back to Takeoff's death. The reason things are heating up? Maze had been quiet until J Prince threw subtle shots at him on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast. That's when Maze decided to speak out. He says he heard a call where Prince was pressuring Takeoff just hours before he died. It wasn't a friendly talk, it sounded controlling. According to Maze, once Takeoff stopped going along with Prince's demands, things spiraled.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little, like the way you talking. I don't get what you mean. We're not your little. It's like
Mike and Junior was walking by. He actually went in the restroom to wash blood off his hand where he had reached up on the Takeoff. He had to pick him up, and his fingers went in it. You know why? Blood went.
Now, what's really chilling is the timing. That phone call supposedly happened the same night Takeoff was killed outside a bowling alley in Houston. It started with a dice game, turned into an argument, then gunfire. Takeoff was gone, just 28 years old. After Maze spoke out, J Prince jumped online making vague threats and trying to intimidate. He even repeated that disrespectful line about Offset not being around for Takeoff when he was alive.
You wasn't really right there with Takeoff when he was alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. J Prince repeated that line again, and it caused a storm. Offset clapped back, and Cardi B jumped in too, defending him. Turned chaotic. Now that Maze has brought the secret phone call to light, Prince is scrambling. But the streets are already talking, and many people have lost respect for him. One fan even said straight up, "Nobody respects J Prince after Takeoff died on his watch." After DJ Pat, aka Patrick Xavier Clark, was arrested, he was let out quickly on a $1 million bond. It looked too easy, like someone powerful didn't want him in jail too long. And to make it worse, people say Prince walked past Takeoff's body and coldly said, "Call that. Don't ask me none about that." Things get even sketchier. J Prince Jr.'s name was allegedly removed from DJ Pat's bond paperwork. Why? If they were all there that night, what's he hiding? Another guy, Joshua Cameron, aka Lil Cam Fifth, also got arrested right after Takeoff's death, and he's tied to mob ties too. People connected to Prince keep getting involved in violent cases, but mob ties keeps acting like they're the victims. It's the same story with Duke the jeweler. He came to Houston, checked in with mob ties, played dice, and ended up dead. No answers, just silence. And there's video of Prince telling his security to fall back, like it was all planned. It's starting to look like a pattern. Rich artists fly into Houston, check in with mob ties, hang out, play dice, and then something goes wrong. And afterward, J Prince posts deep-sounding quotes about love and violence. But where was that energy when Takeoff died? What made it worse? None of the princes showed up at Takeoff's funeral. Not one. People think they stayed away because they knew something. J Prince Jr. even posted something shady. Don't wear jewelry around vultures. If he knew it was dangerous that night, why didn't he warn Quavo and Takeoff? If the check-in system doesn't keep people safe, what's the point?
Maybe we need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, is they seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get stuck on stupid, right?
Yeah.
You're stuck on stupid and you're not using your powers or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. We all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever. Yeah.
But I mean, it's a blessing, Rick.
There's word that Quavo was arguing with J Prince Jr. right before the shots were fired. New videos show Prince acting like nothing happened, like Takeoff didn't die at his event. When Prince made more comments in that podcast, Maze snapped. He didn't just defend himself. He attacked Prince's whole reputation.
Dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like, the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas. Like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems.
Maze spoke from the heart. He said what a lot of people have been too scared to say for years, that this whole check-in culture that Prince created is fake and dangerous. And Cameron, who usually plays it safe, didn't stop him. Fans now believe Maze had that phone call saved for a long time, waiting for the right moment to use it. When J Prince took another shot, Maze let it fly. Offset had been quiet too until Prince tried to diss him again. Offset responded and Cardi B jumped in right after, no holding back. Suddenly it was clear, this wasn't about music anymore. J Prince was getting publicly called out by some of the biggest stars in the game. Even Drake, who used to show love to mob ties, has been silent since Takeoff died. No reposts, no mentions. And Jay-Z? Word is he cut off contact with Prince quietly back in 2023. Nobody wants to be linked to this situation, especially now that the feds might be watching. And with Maze leaking calls, the old rules don't apply anymore. That check-in system? It's falling apart. Duke the jeweler checked in, he died. Takeoff checked in, he died. Fans are fed up. People are saying the whole check-in thing is just a way for local gatekeepers to feel powerful. But now, with Maze calling Prince out as a failed street boss pretending to be a mob king, people are waking up.
Got a call, you know what I mean? Because the little homie young boy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce. I got your keys to your McLaren. You know, all that shit that they took. And the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
We got your Rolls Royce umbrellas. We got your keys. Got a bunch of other shit, so.
Now people are wondering, was J Prince ever really about protecting the culture? Or was it all just a cover for his crew's benefit? Even people who used to stay quiet are speaking out now. Some in Houston say they're tired of the city being linked to this violence. They're sick of outsiders thinking checking in means safety when it clearly doesn't. And people are starting to question how many other stories never saw the light of day. Maze putting all this in the spotlight isn't just an attack on Prince, it's an attack on unchecked street power in the music industry. Social media is now acting like detectives, breaking down interviews, tracking timelines, connecting dots. The scariest part for J Prince isn't the police, it's that the public no longer believes in him. Once that reputation breaks, it doesn't matter how powerful you were. No more silence. No more fear. The whole world is watching now. Maze exposed the truth. And the internet ran with it. Now everyone is talking, artists, fans, insiders. And the mob ties spotlight is hotter than ever. Prince thought a podcast or a cryptic message would make this go away. He was wrong. The streets, the feds, and the industry are all paying attention now. And if you made it to the end of this breakdown, respect. We keep it real here, no filters, no fluff. Stay tuned because this story's far from over. And trust, things are only going to get crazier from here.